Hey, it's Matt Holmes and we're here at Ducati headquarters in Sydney to check out the new Multistrada V4 Rally. It's basically an evolution of the V4S. And everything that we saw as maybe some shortcomings of the original Multistrada V4S, it looks like they've addressed it with the Rally. So for 2023, Ducati have invested a lot of the development of the V4S into the Rally in its comfort and made it a real globetrotting bike. It's got a bigger tank, we're up to 30 litres, which is going to get us anywhere between 400 to 500 Ks. And for us in Australia, that is perfect. So the bike has put on a few kilos over the original Multistrada V4. With the addition of a centre stand, which we're going to need if we're going to tour. And from there, the little changes I've made for comfort in the foot pegs. Finally, Ducati have put some big foot pegs on board, and they've added the same brake lever or the ability to adjust an off-road and an on-road position like on the Desert X. One of the biggest niggles we had with the V4S was the 160mm travel on the back was just not enough once you're off-road. For 2023, we have 200mm front and back, and that is all on the semi-active Skyhook system of Ducati's. It's got some interesting tech, which is also updatable to the older models. We have a lowering system. We can adjust preload on the fly. It's got a self-leveling system like the original one. But one of the great things it's got is you can drop it down to its lowest position. It's about 40mm change. So for really technical off-road, if you're thinking ahead, you can drop that down. One of the biggest additions of tech on this bike, whereas the engine is exactly the same, is the deactivation of the rear cylinder bank. On the original model, it would deactivate the rear cylinders when you're at the lights or idling, just to stop the heat and really ease fuel consumption. Ducati, through just software alone, have allowed the rear cylinders to deactivate when you're not at full revs. It will conserve fuel, which has given it much better fuel economy over the original bike, which was thirsty, and it really drops the heat that you're going to feel. And it's also got this nice little addition where if it's on the side stand, when you're lifting it up, it'll drop the bike down to make the big bike a little bit easier to get off the stand.